Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. This daylight saving stuff is really jacking up my sleep schedule. So I used to be getting up at like 4:30 in the morning, 5:30 in the morning, and the sun would be coming up and it was great. And it started out my day and it felt like this is right. And then it would get dark later and I would go to bed earlier. Dark earlier and I would go to bed earlier. But with the daylight savings change, obviously now it's 7:30 and the sun just came up. And then it gets dark at like 8 o'clock. So it's really shifting things for me. And I've been waking up later and later every single day. So we are going to fix that this week. We're going to be waking up at 5:30. Going to set the alarm no matter what and just wake up. I know my brain is going to be like, bro, it's about to be dark for still like 3 more hours. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. I have a friend, Carson, who is like, dude is like, I don't even know. Like, dude is just so fit and so like locked in and so on it. And I don't think I give him enough props for everything that he does, but like, he's so God-fearing. I think his relationship with his wife is probably good. I never hear anything bad. He wakes up at like 4 in the morning so that he can go to the gym and be done by the time she needs to go to school. Like, dude is like the blueprint of what you need to do when you start getting older. And he's younger than me, bro. Like, I gotta fix some things. But today we're about to head to the gym. We have miles, obviously. I run every single day. Probably gonna just knock out another 6. I think 6 is my new 3 now, which is pretty crazy. So like a 10K is now my new 5K. And a mile is literally just, a mile does nothing. So we don't run singular miles anymore, unless it's for a warm up or something at the end of a workout. But right now it's literally, I think, insignificant unless I'm trying to do an all-out mile for fun. So we're going to do that. And then we have, it's either going to be a chest day. Actually, I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing for the workout yet. I haven't decided. It's totally up in the air. I do know this, though, for a fact, is that later on today around 6 o'clock, there's a running store here that I've seen on Instagram and I've reached out to before but never heard anything back from. Well, that doesn't matter, but they're doing a group run. It didn't say how far or how fast. It just said group run 6 o'clock. So I think Isaiah and I are going to head over to that later, see how that is, and just go with that. Yeah, so that is it. It is now 7:40. The car is warmed up. The patch that I put on the door with the washer to like fix that door check thing I was talking about yesterday, it's so good. It's doing everything. So no more cracking on the frame. It's not popping. It's not making any weird noises. So the door check is totally good. Yeah. Other than that, I'll see you guys at the gym. Hey, I forgot one thing. Yesterday, past me, left this in the car, the Alani lime slush for future me. So past me, you're amazing. All right, so I just spent the last hour editing yesterday's video and putting it all together while I do compression. And now we have our 6-mile run. It's kind of a low energy day today, I feel, but we got 6 miles, and then I think we're gonna do, I still don't know what I'm gonna do for the workout, but we're gonna do 6 miles. Maybe I won't do a workout today. We'll see.
Been so good, he been so good, girl. He's been so good. He been so good, he been so good, he been so good to me. He been so good.
Alright, so we just finished a 3.1 mile workout for my 5K every day with Nike. But right now, I think we're gonna knock out just another 3 miles. I'm gonna run for, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes, and no pace really, just slow recovery run. Not trying to push myself or do anything crazy right now, because we're gonna do another 3 miles later with Isaiah at the little run meetup thing that we're going to. So
very, very simple miles right now. Nothing too crazy. And that'll be it. So let's see how that goes.
From will never run. This what my life on. Asked for a life vest. He said, son, this is lifelong. Holy Spirit driven. Had to learn to keep the brights on. Putting God in a box like seeing Shaq with some tights on. Well, I've been losing by the grip of the python.
All right, so we are finished with the 6.2 miles. There's no workout today. First 3.1 I did for social media, so I'll probably just like put it on here. I can't really film vertical and horizontal, and I think running on the treadmill is pretty boring anyways, so unless I'm doing a tempo run or like a track workout or something outside, these like treadmill runs are pretty boring, I think. So I don't really film them through their entirety because it literally looks the same at every single speed almost. But these runs have gotten so much easier. I'm telling you, the half marathon effort that I put out there where I did the 14 miles a couple days ago, after my body recovered and my knee started feeling better, it took about 3 days, but I am feeling so freaking good right now. 6 miles feels like nothing. 8-minute paces are still in zone 2. So I think we can start pushing things into the 7 minutes, which is actually so insane. And I'm so excited for that. But right now, I need to head over to the church. I got to help Daniel fix his new camera that he set up and see if we can get that looking how it needs to look. And then after that, I'm going to head home, eat a little bit, do a little bit more editing to get the video from the previous week out today because I want to upload something today. I don't want to put this mixing with all that. But we're going to do all that. And then we have a group run later at this run shop out here. Isaiah and I are going to head over there for the first time, check out the shop and see what this little 1 mile loop group run is all about. Should be pretty exciting, something new. Still pretty new to this area, so finding things like that is really cool, and finding community of runners and things out here is pretty awesome. So we're gonna do that. I'm actually pretty starving, so let's go get all this done. I want to get home and yeah. All right, so we just got back from the gym. Everything is all done, and I wanted to take a little bit of time before I like go make my lunch and start editing all this stuff all over again is to talk about a piece of running gear that I've been testing for a little bit over a week and a half now, almost 2 weeks. But before I do that, if you've never had, I'm going to show you guys this. If you've never had Fresca and you don't drink soda or you don't drink anything with calories, this is the GOAT of sugar-free, zero-calorie drinks, and I've been drinking it almost for the entire second half of my weight loss journey. But the thing I wanted to talk about is a running watch. I don't think a running watch is a necessity as much as I think like running shoes are a necessity, because running shoes have a direct correlation with your performance, how you feel, your body, and everything that goes into running, because it's literally the thing that you're putting on your foot that's protecting it from injury and whatever else. But a running watch, I would say, is the second most used accessory. I don't want to say it's the most important, but it is going to be the thing that, other than your shoes, you'll wear every single day and get the most return on investment from. I've had this watch now for a week and a half, and I have loved every minute of it. Before this watch, and I'm saying this watch because I don't want to name it yet, before this watch I had an Apple Series 7, and I had that for probably close to 3 years, and I didn't realize like how much I was losing in terms of metrics, meaning that like it was giving me inaccurate data all the time. So it was reading my heart rate wrong. It was telling me distance is wrong. It was telling me pace is wrong. And some days it would tell them correct, but 9 days out of 10, they were pretty much all over the place, and it was just guesswork for the watch. So the watch that I have here is, let me get it off here. So this watch is the Coros Pace 4. I got this about a week and a half ago. I charged it all the way to 100%, and I haven't taken it off except for right now. So in that entire almost 2 weeks This watch has been on my wrist since the day that I got it, and it is sitting at 39%. My Apple Watch would have already died literally 15, 20 times by now. So the thing with this watch and the thing that makes it so great is, one, the battery life, but two, its ability to track your metrics like your heart rate, your paces, your distance, all the things that my Apple Watch didn't do correctly, this does without a problem. I've noticed that my paces have changed, my speed, my distances are now more accurate. And so as someone who is training for a marathon and who is training to be faster in their first marathon and not just get it out of the way and say, oh, I ran a marathon, this is really keeping me on track and showing me all the paces and the changes that I am implementing are actually working in my training. So not saying that a running watch is a necessity, just saying that if you are looking into a running watch, and I'm not affiliated with them at all, trust me, I tried. I actually reached out to them before I bought this watch to try and like get one for free or at a discount so that I could promote it, because I knew that I was gonna love it, but they said, unfortunately, you're not cool enough for that. So either way, I still bought it and I still love it so much, and I try to push it as much as I can, and I've recommended it to so many people already. So again, not saying it is a necessity, but if you are taking your running seriously and you care about metrics like sleep, distances, paces, heart rate, all things of that nature, I highly, highly recommend this watch. It is like $250. And if you use, I don't know, a random person's code, you'll get a free band with it, which I have somewhere. I haven't tried out the nylon band, but it's here somewhere. But do that, save yourself a little bit of money, get an extra strap just in case you don't like the one that it comes with, or maybe you just want a spare of whatever. But yeah, definitely, other than the Vomeros, this has been my favorite purchase so far.
Riding slow, city lights in my rear view.
Good morning, YouTube. Today is Wednesday. The gym is pretty quiet. I have lo-fi beats on. I control the aux this morning, but really this morning, I woke up early, had to get some editing done and got all that out of the way. Here, my stomach is like not feeling super good, but we still have 6 miles to get in today. I'm trying to do 6 miles every day. The original goal was 3.1, so a 5K every day, but 5Ks have become pretty easy, not gonna lie. So 10Ks are the new 5Ks. Plus I'm doing a challenge where I do 5K every single day until Nike works with me. And guys, check this out. Okay, so over the last couple days, I went to Ross and I picked up a pair of Pegasus 41s, the EKs, and I got those for $20, reduced price, right? Put them on Marketplace, sold them for $100, and then went to the Nike outlet yesterday. And when I went there, I saw these Vomero 18s, not the pluses, unfortunately, but these Vomero 18s were on sale on the wall for $100 plus an extra like 35% off. So we picked up these bad boys right there for free pretty much, because I sold the other shoes and I picked up these for that. And I think maybe I'll start a series where I keep buying Nikes until I eventually get to the Vomero premiums, because who knows, Nike, maybe they'll work with me, maybe they won't. We'll see, but pretty cool. I'm gonna make some videos with that, make a little bit of content and post that to social media today, some short form content. But other than that, yeah, we have 6 miles. We didn't lift yesterday, so today we're gonna do a today we're gonna do a full chest workout. I decided just now in the moment. So if you guys like this shirt, by the way, I got this from Iron Rebel. It is obviously about to be summer, so sweaters aren't really like needed, but very good pump cover and just a good quality brand to support. Christian-based brand as well, so pretty amazing. Anyways, let's get some running in. Before I start this run, I'm going to show you guys this new way to lace your shoes that I didn't even know existed before. It's called the runner's loop. So essentially, you take this, you put it through the first hole here, so it looks like that, and then you do the same on the other side, right? And then essentially, so you have that, and then you have that, and then you'll put it through the hole over here and the hole over here, just like that. And I guess when you tighten that, it's supposed to stay locked onto your heel and be a better way to tie your shoes for running. Especially, I think if you're sizing up, it makes a big difference. So let's just try it and see how we feel.
I don't need no ground, let the world spin, I'm not touching down. All my worries gone, yeah, I'm out of my mind. Feeling weightless, leave the past behind. Floating on clouds, I don't need no ground, let the world spin, I'm not touching.
So I just finished a 5K in the new Vomeros. Those are actually sized up to an 11. I wear a size 10. I really wanted to see if the extra toe box room made a difference or not. And honestly, I didn't feel a big difference in the run, but we're gonna know in a second because I've switched back to the OGs, and then we're gonna see if this next 3 miles feels any different from the first. I mean, obviously I'm gonna be a little bit more tired, but other than that, we'll see how that works. So let's get these miles in, and then we have a chest workout.
Peace to calm the love, life can wait for tonight, I just breathe. Weightless, yeah, that's all I need. Floating on clouds, I don't need no ground. Let the world spin, I'm not touching down. All my worries gone, yeah, I'm out of my mind. Feeling weightless, leave the past behind.
All right, so we just finished the other half of the 6 miles. First half, we're in these, which are sized up by one whole size. And then the other half was in my trusty, true to size Vomeros. So the difference is these were about 40 seconds slower compared to these, and these were on tired legs. So the verdict is I'm probably gonna return those. I think they're a little too big, and the weight on them is significantly heavier compared to the ones that I'm running in right now. So we're gonna take those back today or tomorrow, I think, and try to find a pair that is in that 10 and a half range. But 6.2 miles, 10K complete, and now we're gonna hydrate a little bit and get to this chest workout. So they look cool, but they're slow.
I don't hear no sound, time slips away, I don't know what day. Chasing faded vibes, let the world fade away. Pull up in my zone, yeah, I'm vibing alone. Gold on my wrist, but my mind's on wrong. Lost in the haze, got me drifting in phase. Reality blends, caught up in the maze. Can't tell if I'm awake or dreaming. Life's a movie, the lines keep bleeding. Take another hit, let the world unwind. Feeling weightless, yeah, I'm losing time. Blurred lines, I can see clear. Everything I know disappears, lost in the night. I don't mind fading away, leaving it all behind. Pass me the vibe, let it ride, I'm floating. Thoughts like smoke, yeah, they're all exploding. Mind on another plane, can't touch the ground. I hear no voices, only echoes around. City sleeps, but my soul's away. Living in moments I'm weightless tonight. Falling through memories in the soft neon light. Everything's fading, it's all out of line.
Good morning, YouTube. So, yesterday's video, I kind of cut off abruptly. I didn't film anymore, and I just kind of went off from the gym because I needed to go to El Paso and get a few things done. But today we have a pretty special unboxing here. So, as you guys know, I've been running a 5K or more really every single day until Nike starts working with me to either get Vomero Pluses, Vomero Premiums, or just like have them work with me in general. But they obviously have not done that yet. So I had the Vomero 18s yesterday that you saw, which were in that like Volt seaweed color. Those ended up being a little bit too large for me. I wear a size 10, 10 and a half, and I sized those up to an 11 to see if it would give me more room. It did give me more room, but the shoe felt heavier, and my foot was actually shifting a little bit inside the shoe as well. So we returned those yesterday, and when we returned those, we went to the Nike outlet, and we were able to find Vomero Pluses. Yes, Vomero Pluses for $140 plus another discount for signing up for their membership or something like that. I think it was like 15 or 20%. So if you live near a Nike outlet and you want to score a pair of shoes with an extra discount, like make a new account, become a member, it's free, and then save a little bit of extra money. I think I saved like 20, 25, almost $30 on these. So plus the price that they were already at. So I got them for 119 bucks. And these are the ones that I ended up getting. They are the football gray white aluminum. I thought that said girls football, but the gray white aluminum Vomero Pluses. We're gonna run some miles in these today and see if there's any big difference between the 18s and these. There should be. The Pluses should be a little bit more plush compared to the 18s, which have that secondary foam on top, which makes it a little bit more firm. So these definitely won't be as fast as the 18s, I don't think, but they will be really good for all of my long runs and things of that sort. So again, Vomero Pluses, we're gonna do probably 6 to 9 miles today, very easy, probably even slower than my 8-minute paces. So get that done, and then we have either a back or a leg workout.
I can see clear. Everything I know disappears, lost in the night. I don't mind fading away, leaving it all behind. Oh yeah, floating through my mind. Can't find the edges, they're all intertwined. Lost in the haze, I don't need no sign. Blurred lines, leaving it all behind. Leaving it all behind. Leaving it all behind.
We just finished 14.01 miles, 2 hours, 45 seconds, 8-minute, 37-second pace. And now Isaiah wants to run 2 miles outside, so I think I'm going to run the 2.5 with him outside, get to 16 and a half miles, and then call that a day. Pretty interesting that the first time I attempted a half marathon, I almost died. And the second time, just out of nowhere on a whim, I feel like I could keep going. So there is a big correlation between what you put in your body the night before a run and kind of your overall nutrition before going in to these like really long runs, because my pace was faster, and my like spacing of hydration was a lot better than the first time I tried this. So yeah, pretty cool. All right, so that run outside with Isaiah actually finished way earlier than I thought it would. I couldn't do the whole 2 miles. Just finished a half mile, so that was a nice little cool down half mile, but my body is actually super cooked right now. So I need to get home.
I need to eat a lot of food. I need to rehydrate. I probably lost like 7 pounds or more off of this 15 miles. So let's get home, let's eat, let's hydrate, and then we need to shower because, bro.
Secrets we can't ignore. Foot on the gas, dreams ready to soar.